had a conversation with a friend of mine this week, and she said that her kids during the summer, all they want to do is be in front of the screens. So I said, I have to do an episode about this and share a few ideas of how we can avoid this thing. Three things that I want to say. If your kids want to be on the screens all day, this is what you should do. First of all, you have to make a list of things that need to happen every morning that they need to do before they turn on their screens. The second thing is that you need to give them more responsibilities around the house. And the third thing is that you need to give them a project that will create meaning outside of the screen for them. We have to understand that all of us have this tendency to just sit and not do anything and be entertained by something. Kids and adults, I find myself sometimes just wanting to scroll on my phone mindlessly and just lay down on the sofa and not do anything. It gives this instant gratification that we all want and seek. So our kids are the same. It's not that they're bad, it's just our natural inclination as people. But actually, what we want to teach our children is that real fulfillment and satisfaction comes from achieving something, from working hard to get something done, from a challenge that we are overcoming. And also, we need to remember that our job as parents is not to entertain our kids during the summer. We have our own things to do. We have work. We have a house to take care of, and we have our own life. So it's not that we need to always entertain our children so they won't be on the screens all the time. So for younger kids, we need to be more involved during the day because they're not so independent, or we need to have an older sibling be in charge of them. But for older kids, 6 and 7 and up, we can give a lot of independence during the day. We can give them a lot of responsibilities and have them manage their own day independently of us. So I want to break down the three things that I talked about of how we can avoid our kids waking up in the morning and just going to the screen to be entertained all day. So the three things are, first of all, we need to make a list of things that they need to do every morning. For example, it can be that every morning when you wake up, you brush your teeth, you get dressed, you make your bed, you eat breakfast, and you clean up after yourself. This is first thing that has to happen. You cannot do anything before you start this in the morning. And we know, because we are adults already, that if you start your day with just hanging on the couch and not doing anything productive, your whole day is going to look like that. So we want to get our kids active in the morning and give them those small chances to feel that gratification by doing something for themselves. The second thing that I said is that we need to give our kids much more responsibilities around the house and have them do those responsibilities and not be on the screens, or finish those responsibilities before they go on the screen. So I want to give a few examples, and these are just examples that I found of ChatGPT, so you can also do the same. But I'm going to give a few examples of what ChatGPT just told me. So for younger kids, ages 2 and 4, we can have them put their toys in bins or baskets. We can have them place dirty clothes in the laundry hamper. We can have them help feed the pets. They can wipe up small spills. They can dust low surfaces with a sock or cloth. They can help set napkins or unbreakable items on the table. For ages 5 to 7, they can make their own bed, even if it's imperfect. They can get dressed independently. They can sort laundry by color. They can match socks and fold towels. They can set and clear the table. They can sweep small areas or use a handheld vacuum. They can unload the dishwasher, and they can feed and brush pets. Older children, ages 8 to 10, can fold and put away their own laundry, vacuum bedrooms or common areas, pack their lunch or snack, load and unload the dishwasher completely, help cook meals, take out trash and recycling, clean their room weekly. Ages 11 to 13, they can wash, dry, fold, and put away their own laundry. They can clean the bathrooms. They can cook full meals with a recipe. They can organize a closet, a pantry, or a shelf. They can mow the lawn or rake leaves. They can babysit a younger sibling. Ages 14 and up, for the teens, they can deep clean the house, the kitchen, or the bathroom. They can go run errands. They can manage their own budget or saving plans. They can plan and cook meals for the family. They can help with home maintenance like painting, small repairs. They can care for younger siblings. They can manage weekly chore schedules for themselves. They can participate in family decision-making like trip planning or shopping. So this is just a list from ChatGPT. I have to say that personally in my family, I let my kids do things much more younger, like using a knife. My 4-year-old helped me cut a salad with a real knife when he was 2, and he mows the lawn now at age 4. So I generally tend to give my kids things that are more dangerous in a younger age, because I do think that they're capable, and I think that they learn by actually doing things the right way and not with plastic tools and all that stuff, because first of all, it's not fun for them, and second of all, they don't really learn the real experience from it. So I do give my children responsibilities that are maybe what ChatGPT thinks that are not age appropriate, but that's your consideration, and you have to think of what works for you and what you feel safe to do. So the third thing that I talked about is that we need to give our children something of meaning that is outside of the screen. We need to give them a project for the summer. So I want to give an example of what I do with my children this summer. So with my 7-year-old, we're working on reading for him. And with my 11-year-old, we are working on learning Hebrew, to write and read in Hebrew. We are working on, he is working by himself on finishing his math book from the year. And the last thing is that he is working on repairing the bicycles in our house. So for older kids, let's say 9, 10 and up, I think it's amazing to give them a project that is a project that they're doing something for other people, and they're doing something that requires their time, some research that they have to do. It requires trial and error. It's going to be something that they're going to work through during the summer, and when they finish it, they will feel this sense of achievement and fulfillment from the summer. So I'm going to read the list that ChatGPT gave for this question to me for the various ages. So for ages 3 to 5, water a designated plant each morning, match socks from laundry basket, feed the pet, put away toys. Ages 6 to 8, make their own morning checklist, draw or write in a summer journal each day, listen to an audiobook while coloring, sweep the porch or patio, create their own Lego challenge or building series, organize one small space a day. For ages 9 to 11, keep a summer skill tracker. For example, practice typing, cursive, or drawing. Follow a YouTube tutorial, for example, art, origami, or a simple DIY craft. Create and stick to a weekly reading goal. Write and decorate postcards to friends or relatives. Clean and decorate a personal space. Prepare their own simple breakfast or lunch. Ages 12 and up, declutter or rearrange their bedroom or closet. Start a blog, vlog, or digital journal. Create a personal budget or saving tracker. Plan and cook one dinner a week. Build a workout or stretching routine. Take on a long-term do-it-yourself or art project. For example, refinish furniture. So yes, some of those projects may involve being on the screen, but there is a big difference between just sitting and scrolling or just watching something mindlessly on the screen and being entertained passively and engaging with the screen in a way that is interactive, in a way that you're trying to learn something, you're trying to acquire a skill. You're using the screen as a tool and not as a device that is just passively entertaining you. So these are my thoughts for you for the summer. I hope that this all makes sense. And I would love to hear from you. What kind of responsibilities are you giving your children? And what are some challenges or projects that you're giving them this summer? So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know. And subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about how you can pass this summer with your children in a meaningful way.